Hello, everybody. Rob here. Welcome to the Monday investment vlog, where I just go over what happened last week financially in the portfolio. Overall, nothing too much. Didn't really go up. Didn't really go down. Pretty much, I think it stayed within a couple, literally within a couple dollars of what it was last week. So no big deal there. Nothing too crazy. Overall, value-wise, that changed up a little bit. What I mean by that is we now have more cash. Um, so after some liquidating of some stocks, because as I said earlier, I want to get out of financials a little bit more and start moving into more businesses. So I dropped 3 ETFs, totaling around 3 grand plus. Um, so far for next week, or the end of the, or even next the week after that, the first week of next month. So far we get $7,700 to reinvest next month. Um, Yeah, we sold some PFB, and then 3 ETFs. Sorry, so there's 1 industrial and 3 ETFs. The industrial I dropped because just what's going on with a few things with the business itself and stuff that's out of the business's control. I realized, no, I'm good. I'll take the hit. I think I ended up losing $20, and that was the $10 to buy it and the $10 to sell it. So in the end, I technically broke even with the actual value and the ET and everything paying in. I mean, technically, I think I made $40. Yeah. So when I sold it after, so it's just these three. That's the problem, right? Because this was PFB and then with the other company. So technically, we sold it for 15.45, 46, 47, 40, 49 and change. So, and I started with So I made about 50 or $60, minus 20 or minus 10. So yeah, it was okay. Nothing crazy, nothing too whatever. Just lots of funds to move over to next month to kind of reconfigure the portfolio a little bit. Probably next month as well, there'll be some moving around. I'm also deciding what to move in regards to dividend rates. So one of the things is I'm thinking of doing is if it's not a double-digit dividend paying out, I might remove it for now, because right now the plan is once again to get to about 15 stocks. And right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 currently paying at 10% or higher. So the theory might be to remove everything else temporarily, liquidate whatever I've got. I know that sounds really weird, but yeah, liquidate whatever I got, and that leaves me with 5. The plan with those 5 is probably going to be long term. So those are probably going to be 5 investments that pay a dividend every month. It's not that much, but these are companies that are going to be big, and Canadian preferably. So they're probably going to be bank stocks, which is kind of funny when I think about it. But yeah, so the plan is probably over the next week to start liquidating a little bit more, just to kind of move the portfolio around a little bit more, which will obviously impact probably the next month or two of dividend payments. Some of these companies obviously pay quarterly, so next month I'll be getting, for some of these businesses, 2 payments equivalent next month, or 3 payments, sorry, for the next month. I think there's only like 2 or 3 companies I had, like, what was it? No, actually no, they were all paying monthly from what I was seeing. Or I was just counting them as paying monthly, and then when they actually pay out every 3 months, I just divide it by 3, going back, which I think is normally what I do. Anyways, but yeah, so I gotta go over a few things and try to figure out just what I'm gonna do, whether I want to go for short-term, high percentage over the next, maybe the next year. I just get anything above 10%. I just keep things at 10%. The moment they go below 10%, gone. Or yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely thinking maybe go for high yield for now, more than worry about the diversification of the overall portfolio itself. But just make sure that I don't put too many things into too many spots. So that'll give me five slots to kind of fill in some things and kind of figure out. Still, I don't want to say I'm torn. I'm just trying to figure it out, as to when I wanted, what the next step is going to be. Whether it's going to be moving things around, liquidating and then moving those the amounts from those investments into current ones. Like, I already know my one that pays the most here, which is the 15 Corp. That's definitely going to be a priority to reinvest in, but I don't like the fact that it's at 4%. I want to keep that as anywhere from 2 to 3% as possible. That's the other problem too. I was looking into a few things, and basically from what I've been told is you don't want to keep your portfolio for one particular stock more than 3%. And the reason why is because if it goes down, for example, which all stocks do at some point, it will drag down if it has too much. If it has too little and it goes up, then you don't see the benefits for it. So if you try to keep everything around 2 to 3%, it's a good thing. So my big concern is that the moment I drop, I think I've got to drop, how many do I have to drop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15. Wait, what? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I'd have to drop from 20 down to 53. Ooh. That's a lot. That's a lot of stocks that I have to sell off. But the problem there is that those 15 will not have a 2 or 3% ratio, right? Because there's less. So the ratios will be a lot higher. So I'm contemplating maybe going to, instead of 15, maybe 20. Or maybe even just cutting it down to 30. That's the other idea, because right now 30 might be the best option for everything. But yeah, so that's it for what's going on right now. Next week obviously will be the big week. So my first vlog for next week, or my vlog for next Monday, will be the big one, where I'll have my decision as to what exactly I'm going to do with the portfolio. Yeah, if anyone has any questions or anything like that, leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time. And I have a video coming out later this week about why I invest in American companies and why everything I invest in is Canadian and Canadian only. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.